This is better. I'll wait for you guys to come in and let me know that it's better. I'm sorry to mess everyone about, but if I can try and help how good the content is, well, I can't help how good the content is. It's me. Bloody hell, that's bright. Is that gonna slide past that? Get in. Hello, Vok. How you doing, bud? That's better. I'm getting 30 frames per second. Let's wait for a few more to come in. Awesome. Right, I won't use my tablet from now on then. Wicked. Awesome. I'll just use my phone then, because that was, I think it's to do with the data that's being transferred from the phone. Hey Reese, welcome back, mate. I think it's to do with like the hotspot data that's being transferred from the phone to the tablet. I just don't think it's up for this kind of thing. But yeah, that's better. Right, that's good. Is that a field in the background? No, what, here? No, it's concrete. That's a warehouse behind me. And then I've got the big gate as I was parked yesterday. I'm in the same place. I'm at work, Reese. Dog's in the back. Oh, she's quite nice. Oh, sorry. Get told off. But yeah, I've got to think positive. Got to think positive today. I am struggling today. And as we all spoke about before, what is your job? I'm a security dog handler. I work protecting buildings, people, doing evictions, festivals, all sorts. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. What are the things that you guys do when you feel a bit down? What are the things that you guys do to pick yourselves up? Because that'd be interesting. What other people do. I like finding out what people use as like coping mechanisms. No, Reese, I'll be at work, mate. Here's a lazy sod that sits around talking to people all day. Perfect job, Jez. In theory, positive vibes. Yeah. In theory, Jez, it is a perfect job. It is. It's demoralising. People go, oh, you get easy, blah blah blah. But obviously, we're music. Yeah, music's amazing. That's one thing I would take. One thing I'd take to an island. When they go, you're stranded on an island. What couldn't you live without? Other than the obvious, like wife and kids and stuff, it would be music. Yeah, yeah. Mark has picked me up a few times from a few dark places. And I think that's why a lot of people stay in the community as much, because it's so open and honest. Like, even me sitting here talking about my shit, and like to some people I may look like a big burly doorman and got a dog like heart, and people might think I'm strong. I may be physically strong. I'm not mentally. I've had many knocks over the years, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Talking about mental health, people, big men or strong men that people think are strong, and lads and boys, they don't like to talk about the things that make them weak. I like them on non-PG streams. Yeah, I think the younger guys, not you as much, Caveman, because you're like 22. I think the younger guys from like teens upwards like that stream, because they think that swearing's cool, and I think the older guys, you're a big burly doorman though. Hey Sean, how you doing? Yeah, I am a big burly doorman, maybe physically, but not mentally. I'm a car. This is going to sound so sappy, but once again, it's that, oh, I can't talk like this because I'm a man, but I'm actually a kind, caring, loving person who's quite affectionate. Short, wide doorman. Yeah, I wouldn't sound big. I'm wide. Yeah, not big in height. Oh, bloody yawning. See, Sean came in, I started yawning. Sean, it's you, mate. But yeah, I'm not scared to talk about my feelings. Never have been. Like especially, I find it hard talking to like my friends that I'm close with. I did I used to. Let me rephrase that. I used to find it hard to talk about how I felt. But as I've got older, I don't like the younger guys. As I've got older, no, you're good, Sean. And as I've got older, I don't find it as hard to speak to one of my closest friends. I think we both found it hard up until the point we had kids to talk to each other about how we were actually feeling. And then, well, I think having kids massively changes you. We were talking about this, or someone asked this on the Discord. I think it was Glenn, about watching movies and stuff. Do you get more emotional as you get older? I don't think it's as you get older. I think it's having kids. As I've got older and I've had kids and stuff, I'm the first to cry. I'm the first to sit there and cry at a film. And I sit there behind Kelly while she's sobbing her heart out and we're watching this film, and like I'll tear up and I'm like, no, I'm fine. But I don't get why we have to hide as men. I don't get why we have to hide that we have emotions. I don't think that's on. But that's the way society has made us. And the fact that society has made women that they need us. Hi Sam. Hi Rob, how you doing? Welcome in, mate. The stereotype. Let's talk about stereotypes today. I don't like the stereotypical views of how society has made us. So as a man, I can't watch emotional films or cry too easy. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. That we have to be the big, strong, burly people because we're men, and women have to rely on the man to. I'll give you an example. I shouldn't really talk about this because they could watch it, but I need to be honest. If I'm going to do a daily vlog and it's going to be about my life, I need to be honest. So, when we spoke about Kelly going back to work, I said, well, if you find a job that you can get, I'll look after the kids. And I got laughed at by her mum. Well, not laughed at. I got a look. This is to say, well, you're supposed to be out doing the work and Kelly's supposed to be at home. I cry more as my wife. Why not? Yeah, exactly. But I think there's a few. I think there's a few people around like that. But I got a look as if to say, well, you're not a real man if you stay at home. But why can't a man stay at home and why can't the woman go out to work? What if that person can earn more money than the other person? It doesn't matter who goes out as long as the money's being brought in, right? Surely. But once again, it's that stereotypical: you're the man, she's the woman. She makes sandwiches, you make the bacon. I don't like that. I don't like being put into a category. It's frustrating. And it's just like take gamers for instance. Like, and it's shown in the gaming community. As soon as a girl comes in, everyone's like, oh fucking hell, a girl gamer. It's called equality. Yeah, it is called equality. But what I don't like with that, in that sentiment, Jez, is equality. So a woman goes, oh, we'll be equal. And then, as a doorman, you see women punch men, and then they come crying to us when they get punched back. Sorry, did you not want to be equal? And don't get me wrong, I don't condone hitting a woman. Because scientifically, men are stronger than women. Yeah, you're right, but still not normal, special for other people like my parents. I'll grow up. Yeah. The older generations, I feel sorry for the new generation of people that are coming through. For the young men, they don't know where they stand with women. Do they open a door? Like, I'm a true gen. I will open a door for a woman, whether I know them or not. I will hold open a door. I will pull out chairs and stuff like that. There's more and more girl gamers. Yeah, and do you know what? I love girl gamers. Kel's a gamer. Surely girl streamers get most views. Yeah, you wonder why that is. Feminism only works when they want it to. Exactly that. Hey Sheena, how you doing? What are we on about then? Equality, Sheeno, and stereotypes today. I want to talk about stereotypes and how you deal with being on a down day. I want to talk openly and honestly about mental health and how we all struggle. I've been off work since Feb because I thought I could carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. I think we're pretty much the same there, Ed. Yeah, I think we're all pretty much there. To be honest, my biggest grudge is women only gyms. You're not allowed. Yeah, yeah, exactly that. Why? Oh, the women feel safer that they don't get perved at. I'm sorry, but they're exactly the same as us. The camera pointed the wrong angle for them. Yeah. They're exactly the same as us. You're telling me that a woman doesn't go into the gym and then look at a good man that's working out, that's got a six pack, and they're not perving over him. But yet, why are we classed as the pervs? And this isn't a stream to be slanderous against women. Men are as bad. Men are as bad. But it just stereotypes really wind me up. Well, I have to deal with a big stereotype in this. I have to deal with travellers, and they're not all bad. And I'm not saying they're all angels, because we all know they're not. But you deal with a stereotypical traveller, or so you think, and they turn out to be nice people. I've dealt with quite a few traveller families that are lovely. I've got a traveller girl that now goes to my daughter's school. Worked as a male nurse, worked also as a truck driver, both different worlds, but had some great colleagues. Exactly that. And it's all about the people you meet, rather than the industry. But that's another industry that people, well, you can't be, you're a man, you can't be a nurse. You fucking can. But yeah, struggling with stuff, and it's a snowflake's world. Unfortunately, I think it's got like that. Women screaming equality, don't open doors for me, but yet then you'll get classed as rude. Yeah, women do. Women do look at men. Many a time, and I'm not saying I'm good looking off. Many a times have I caught women looking at me on the door. It's like, and I've been grabbed on the door. I'll tell you a story. I was working in Canterbury, a massive uni town, and I was standing just on the outsides of the dance floor, and some drunk girl comes up behind me and grabs my arse. Like, I mean, proper grabs my arse. And if I'd have done that to her, one, I would have lost my job, and two, I would have been held up on sexual charges. She proper grabbed my arse, laughed, and I turned around and told her, I was like, don't touch me. She's like, you love it. I was like, no, I really don't. I was like, don't touch me, I don't like it. She tried to touch me again. So I pushed her arm away. I went, I'm telling you now, do not touch me again. I said, my wife wouldn't like it. She's like, well, I won't know. What she don't know won't hurt her. And I was like, one of these types of girls. So she then tried it again, and I forced her away, and she nearly stumbled and fell. And her mate looked at me and laughed. And I said, you need to get her away and take her away before she gets hurt or thrown out. I said, because she comes at me again, she's going down hard, and I'm well within my rights to do so. So she came at me again. I didn't throw her down. I just grabbed her, grabbed as she was coming towards me. I grabbed and turned her arm, and then just escorted her out. But if I'd have done that to her, it's rape. She would have cried rape. Oh, he's touching me. I saw something the other day about this, which was to do with if women should be allowed to attempt to join. Yeah, so they should. But what they can, that's been changed this year. Women are allowed to join any force they want. But what I don't agree with, and there's a story behind this, what I don't agree with is them changing the test to suit a female. Bollocks. If you can't live to the standard that's been there for years and years and years, that's down to you. That's not down to genetics and because you're a female, because there are many other females that will pass it. There's two stories to this. So this happened in the fire service. So they've now adapted, and this is not just for women, this is for height and stuff. They've now adapted the fire trucks so short people can join the fire service, and women. They've put handles on ladders from the top of the truck. The truck's now on airbags and stuff, so it lowers. But so they've changed the standard of the test. A woman tried to sue the police force for her failing a dog handler test because she said the standard was too tough and it was aimed at men, when yet there are plenty of female dog handlers that used to be in the police force, and she got thrown out of court. Gossip is known that women do it, but that is just, it happens also in the men's world. Yeah, Only in another way, more straight to the point. Yeah, exactly that. Do you think when they have their girly little nights, they're always talking about makeup, nails, and perfume? No, are they hell? They're talking about willy sizes and men and the men they've slept with and how many men they've slept with. They do exactly the same as us. In my opinion, I think it's good. I should be allowed to try for it, but there's a bigger risk sending a woman on a mission like the SES. No, there's not. Exactly the same risk. A life is a life, Shino. When you look at it like you're looking at it wrong. You need to look at it to the point where what asset could they bring. You don't look at it they're female. You look at it what diversity have I can't think of the word. Can't think of it. What can they bring that a man couldn't? You're only strong as your weakest link. The good thing about bringing a woman is the opposition will least likely suspect a woman. Jesus, that's expensive. I thought it'd be less than that. Is that on Steam? They're less likely to be more wary of a woman. But every life is equal, whether male, female, whatever it is. All lives are equal, whether they can apply for it and go and do that job or not. Some companies has been terrible. So, yeah. Well, I think we've been too Americanised, Rob, to be honest. As soon as something happens, everyone's getting their phone. And phones have ruined this, and funny, and I'm streaming on a phone and talking to you all on a phone, but phones have ruined the community feel in a neighbourhood or anything, because nobody wants to step in because they're scared of getting persecuted for someone getting their phone out. Or I'm not going to get involved. I'm going to film them, and I'm going to phone the police. Well, how about if you went down and stopped them, or whatever they were doing, someone wouldn't get hurt, or something wouldn't get stolen. Everyone's too busy trying to be internet famous, says me, streaming and vlogging. Trying to be internet famous, trying to film that clip that goes viral, so they get money on it. Oh, that truck's nice. Not a big truck, just a pickup truck. Facebook ruined it. Yeah, I hate Facebook, and the only reason I'm still on Facebook, one because the gaming community, and two, I've got family that I don't see every day, that I keep in contact with. But I don't post statuses, don't post photos that much. Bloody hell, what's wrong with me? And all this other stuff, Snapchat and things like that. Try to agree, everyone is busy with themselves. Yeah. And it's down to simple things like when I'm driving. Say I pick the kids up from school on a Friday. Everyone is in a rush. They pick the kids up, they get in the car, and they don't let people cross the road. I have to get my passes. Yeah, exactly, Jezza. I have to get my passes. What passes? Ooh. Everyone's in a rush. Nobody can let. The other a little while ago, a couple of months ago, it was absolute pissing down by me. So just, yeah, it makes the world bigger. Exactly that. It was pissing down a couple of months ago, and cars were going past this poor woman standing there with her little kid. He was he was a year older than Lila, so he'd have been 5. And she's standing there with a buggy at the side of the road, and it's pissing down. And people are just driving past her. And I'm like, 2 seconds out of your day while you're sitting in your warm car with your heated seats and your heating on, she's standing in the pissing rain, she's got to cross the road and still walk home. Concert today at my uni. Oh, nice. Oh, what uni do you go to? Facebook is one of the worst things out there for making something worse than it is. Yeah, exactly that. And they're kind of being held accountable at the moment, along with all the others, to try and filter out fake news and stuff. All that shooting was live streamed on fucking Facebook last year. Do you know what I mean? I'm having to go out and see if my mates were yeah, knock on the door. Rather than, or you'd phone the home phone. You'd have to remember. Right, I know my number off by heart, and Kelly's because we're 1 digit different, and my friend Lee's. Other than that, I couldn't think of anyone else's number. Gone are the days where you'd have to carry around a bloody notebook full of numbers, or remember it, and so you could dial it. But yeah, it's not going well. But yeah, how's the shoulder, Sean? Got my old clicker. How's the shoulder? I guess you guys still don't know. I'm halfway across the world. Well, so what are you in? Australia, America? If you're in America, you're 8 hours behind. Or part. It depends what part you're from. What I find annoying, everyone on his phone outside in the hospital. Yeah, I make a point on a Sunday, other than streaming, I try and make a point of leaving my phone alone. That's why I'm hardly about at weekends, because I just like to be with the family. It's I don't see my Friday is a phone no-go. I'm just going to do it off my phone from now on. Hope you're doing well anyway, Em. Yeah, Friday I try and make a non-phone day after 3 o'clock. Yeah, I have to. Unfortunately, I have to have a smartphone because the app that the app that we have to sign on to book on shifts has to be on a smartphone. I am kind of annoyed, and I think at work if I didn't have a smartphone, yeah, I've got my tablet, but I think I'd be bored. Hey Ray Sims, how you doing? Welcome in. We're just having life debates today on the vlog. About what helps you when you're down and stereotypes. What stereotypes do you hate? That's the question. What out of everyone, what's the most stereotype you hate? But yeah, my smartphone is a potato, a bit like my PC. Yeah, a bit like my PC. Gonna start upgrading that. Well, I say start upgrading that. I need to get the cash together for the old roof. Oh, God, please stop yawning. See, the problem with starting like so early and in the middle of the day, hardly anyone's around. It's quite funny. And I suppose in our community, vlogging is kind of a bit of a different niche. Rather than it being gaming, not many people will be interested unless they like know me or want to talk to me, which is a bit stupid, really. It's correct. A lot of things you already need. A smartphone, bank business, yeah, but I'm stubborn and still do everything through my laptop. Don't blame you, mate. I really don't blame you. Oh, I've got a big hammer if that would help. What's wrong with it now? Damn, that sucks. Anyway, did you say where you were, caveman? Let me have a look. No. What do you mean by stereotype? So when you think of like stereotypes, if I'm a doorman, my stereotype as a doorman is I like to get in fights. I'm big, burly, tough, strong, and like to cave heads in. That's what I mean by stereotype. Whereas I'm probably the polar opposite of that. I've never actually had a fight at work. I've never thrown a punch at work, not once. I've never had to. It's really weird because where all your comments are coming up, Sam, your quality is dropping. Ugh. It's because I'm fiddling with it. I'll sit here and try and wait for it to come back. It says 720p. Yeah, it's gone down to 1 bar, and now we've gone back up. I'll just just crashing every time I play a game. Have you got virus software on there, Em? Ah, damn it. Well, if it's getting stuck now, maybe I'll have to keep it short to like a 20-minute daily vlog. Damn the signal. I can see it going up and down. Just out of internet, are there many women who apply for security type jobs? Yeah. World's gone very politically. Yeah, there are. Let me answer that one first, Reese. Yeah, there are. There are a few women in our industry. The woman that's on the night that works for here, she's a dog handler. There are quite a few female. It's not flooded. The door industry needs more female officers massively. Female door staff. World's gone very politically correct. I think that's the biggest issue at the moment in the world. But I hate the whole Scotland, England. Yeah, that's bullshit. We are one country. Emma's computer can be the greatest thing. Yeah, exactly that, Jez. Same as mine. For me, that would be people think that I have nothing because I'm in a wheelchair. That affects me most. after all these years and happens more often than you. Yeah, that's another stereotype. People think that there's nothing wrong with you because you're not physically hurt. Never use one. They're a scam. Windows. I built it for free. Yeah. I would advise some sort of software just to protect you, because I've got a virus on my PC and I need to get rid of it. But I need to wipe it. But I haven't got the knowledge. I need to sit down and work it out and buy a Windows key. No foot patrols on this site, George. And welcome in, bud. As the quality picked back up, hopefully it has. Bloody thing, it's winding me up now. I don't know how to do it. I think I'm just gonna have to record. Free of us. There you go. Good suggestion, Vok. Don't have to pay for it then. This tea's bloody good. Right, now we're back to no. Oh, it's just dipping out. I'm gonna have to go, guys. I think. Sorry to be a pain. This bit. Come on. It's telling me I'm getting 30 frames, and the streams keeps going from green, which is 3 bars of signal, and then to 2, and then to 1. Just found GTA 5 for a 10. I might have to go and buy that. Shino, if you're on the Discord, send me a link to that, please, bud. Because I need to get it for my PC. I've only got an Xbox. Use C cleaner to help clean up PC on a daily basis. If I was at home, Ray, that'd be perfect. I might do that. I might defrag the whole computer when I get home. Problem is, when I get home, I want to stream. I get controls too. So good. Okay, Jez, catch you later, mate. I'll catch you in Mark's stream, whatever he's doing. It'll probably be 5M. We can all have a good laugh. CD keys. Oh, awesome. I'll jump on there. I'll order that now. I've got a tenner in the PayPal. Get a magnet to wipe the hard drive. Yeah, but is that safe? CD keys, Shawnee. CD keys. But yeah, it means a lot, everyone jumping in on these, and the fact that I like the fact that we can all talk open and honest. This is like, that sounds so gay. See, once again, I'm going back to that stereotypical thing, and I shouldn't. But it's nice to have like a safe place that we can all actually chat on. Mark's trying to do 5M all day. Yeah, he'll probably be on just after lunch, won't he? Well, no, there's a convoy at 4, isn't it? Well, there's meant to be, or supposedly there's a convoy at 4. That's when they've moved the convoy from tonight, because obviously tonight is Wreckfest. But yeah, I do like the fact that we can all talk open and honest to each other. Showing emotion shouldn't be a weakness. It's a strength, I think. And that's what I'm trying to teach. My son's quite emotional, but he bottles it up. He saves it, and then it explodes. I say to him, look, you just need to talk to us when you need to talk to us. But obviously me not being at home doesn't fucking help. But it's $8.99 for staying on night. Oh, I'll get premium, I think. But I shall bid you all farewell. And I might start recording these, but if it's going to be like this, because it just makes it unbearable and unwatchable for you guys. But yeah, I shall bid you all farewell, and hope you all have a good day, and I shall catch you later on today. Much love and respect to everyone, as always from me.